No,
Didn't
no,
bother too early.
no. It was probably what the whole aspect of being sweaty and just the process of seeing so many gnats flying around your head. That was kind of unique too. And I remember one of our sergeants instructors say, "Oh yeah, those are the Georgia state birds," and everybody out there smelly and sweaty. Everybody walking around with a bunch of gnats, kind of like following them. That was kind of something to get used to. Even from playing sports, I never seen that because I don't know the sports field. Everybody's sweaty too, but I never seen gnats just following people like in a swarm of gnats. Just following people around. So it was kind of interesting. But I guess that was the function of.
Did you like the GI parties that you had, and did you get a lot of demerits? Or you didn't get into demerits, or what?
Yeah, no, I didn't get too many demerits. I don't think I got any really. The GI parties were it was just something that you fell into. You knew you had to clean the barracks. You had to do this. You had to I think we did some KP, and the KP was. As I recall, I'm sure I didn't enjoy it, but I think it was just a laborious process of it, and it wasn't demeaning, but you just had to clean this and clean that, and I think I recall cleaning potatoes once, maybe, I don't know, maybe I did, I don't know, I can't, but I know I was either cleaning up the dining hall or sitting at the tables, and I kind of vaguely recall peeling some potatoes, which I don't think I did a good job at that. I don't think. Yeah.
And when you left Fort Gordon, at Fort Gordon, did you decide at that point what specialty you wanted to go into, or they just sent you to
I'm sure
specialty camp?
I recall having some aptitude tests in Atlanta before I went into the service, and they told me I scored kind of high or something like that. So I think by the time I got to the end of basic, I was assigned, and plus one of my buddies who went in with me. He and I were both assigned to the transportation school in Fort Eustis, Virginia. In the MOS was a movement control specialist. So toward the end of basic, I think we went home one weekend, and plus my mother and brothers, and one of my sisters came down for the graduation from basic. I might have gone, I can't recall going home, but I probably went home for a few days after basic. And then my buddy and I, we went to Virginia, and I'm assuming we took the bus. I can't recall flying. I don't know, maybe I don't, it's too far back, I can't recall. But we went to the transportation school at Fort Eustis, Virginia to train to be a movement control specialist. And that was about 8 weeks of training.
Okay. Then leaving Fort Eustis, what did you do after you left leaving Fort Eustis?
I was assigned to the 90th Transportation Attachment at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And I'm fairly certain I took the bus there too. I don't recall flying anywhere except when I went overseas. But we went to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I was assigned there. My other buddy, he went to, I can't remember where he was assigned. I can't remember, but I was assigned to the 90th Transportation Attachment, which was kind of like a support group for the 82nd Airborne, and also the other maybe the Special Forces and the Rangers there at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. It was a small detachment, only 6 people maybe, 6. Yeah, I think I was a PFC by the time I got there.
And at Fort Bragg, did you do any flying with the airborne people? Did you jump out of any airplanes with them? No, didn't have that kind of an opportunity.
No, I didn't volunteer for that. One of my buddies volunteered to go airborne, so he went to Fort Benning after. But the funny thing, I did my airborne jumping once I was a civilian. So we can get to that later. But that was kind of strange.
Okay. And then after leaving Fort Eustis, and you got down to Fort Bragg, and then after leaving Fort Bragg, where did you go?
We went to Karat, Thailand.
How'd you get over there?
By plane. From Fort Bragg, we actually flew the same plane to Karat, Thailand, which stops in California, Hawaii, Guam, the Philippines, and we eventually got to Karat, Thailand.
Was it go commercial or military?
No, this was military. I think it's military C-124. That was the slowest plane in captivity, I believe. Yeah.
That was a long trip.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Long trip.
Yeah,
How was the food aboard the plane? Pretty well.